Okay, and we're back. So, hello and welcome back to Warhammer 2 Total War. We're going to be starting a new campaign tonight. Also, it won't be too obvious at the moment, but I've gone into OBS settings and I've updated things so that it should be running at like 1080p. So, I relented. We'll see how it goes. If there's going to be lag and all that, I'll probably lower it again. My computer should be able to handle it. Depends on internet, I suppose. Anyway. Let's go to new campaign, Alternate Empires, and I think tonight we are going to be doing Clan Ferrik, Warlord Fisk. I haven't actually got the name of the mod author here with me. Let me just go check that. Hello, welcome. It's BB Beans. Let's see. It's under minor clans, I think, is it? Clan Ferrik. There it is. By Thom. Thom. Or is that Tom? I am sorry. But, yes. I've had this for a while. It's been active in my campaigns too, but Clan Ferrik starts in Zhufbar, so it's not been anywhere near any of the races which I've actually been playing as. And they're kind of a minor clan, they don't expand too far. Or they get defeated by the Dwarves early on or such. They do have some unique things to them though. Let's see, they have access to the plundered forge of Zhufbar. I believe this is a building. It might add some other unique things as well. Plus 10 armor to all units. Their theme is sort of heavily armored units. Or more heavily armored than normal for Skaven. Because they have control over the forges in Zhufbar. They're able to make use of all that dwarven forging to be able to make more heavily armored clanrats and stormvermin and all that. Minus 30 diplomatic relations with dwarves factor wide. Okay, on top of the normal aversion that you have. Forgemaster Ironskull here. Minus 3 wound recovery time. Plus 3 public order and local region, and plus 5 melee defense for embedded heroes, Lord's Army. Also, we start off with some unique units. Ferrik Stormvermin with great weapons, which is different, because normal Stormvermin only come with halberds and sword and shield. I don't think even on the tabletop they could take great weapons. We have Dwarf Slaves, which I think replace normal slaves? I'm not too sure. Or maybe in conjunction with slaves? This is actually interesting because on the tabletop my slave units were predominantly made up of goblins and dwarves. Mostly the models which I had from the Battle for Skull Pass set. It was cheaper that way rather than buying more boxes of Skaven, so yeah, it's neat having some slaves as the Skaven of other races. I also had another unit of slaves which I made out of Bretonnian peasants. It'd be nice to see some more like that. Maybe mixed units instead of just Skaven slaves. You have like humans and all that mixed in there. And we've got a dwarf thing, shield thrower, which I believe is a type of like, well, it's a ranged artillery piece. I think it's got armor piercing. It throws like sharpened shields at the enemy. There's other things as well. So let's start a campaign. I'm going to keep Chaos Invasion on Legendary. I think that's interesting. Clan Ferrik is led by a particularly tyrannical and megalomaniacal warlord who has carved out a small but powerful clan in the heart of the World's Edge Mountains, having wrested several forges and smelteries from the dwarves of Zhufbar. This warlord hides his face behind a steel mask and seems blessed of extreme longevity, though his followers are often perplexed by his size, voice, and fur color. Magically changed. Okay. Countless Skaven slaves toil beneath Clan Ferrik's lairs, while legions of steel-clad stormvermin lead unrelenting raids to gather a fresh supply of skilled dwarf labor. Having the extra armor on our clanrats is going to be pretty nice. They're not going to get up to dwarf levels of armor, of course, but now it'll make them a bit tougher. We've also got some other things as well, not related to Clan Ferrik, but there's some other Skaven units which have been added by other mods I have. There's the Mold Menagerie, which adds like the burrowing behemoth and all that, but we'll get to that in a moment. Here we go. Forgemaster Ironskull. We have Forgemaster, stormvermin, great weapons, as I said. Ferrik, clanrats, which have got 40 armor instead of 30. The Dwarf Slaves, 22 melee attack, 40 melee defense. That's pretty good. What's the normal slaves have? 10. Yeah, okay. They actually got like 10 extra melee defense and like 30 extra... no, 10 extra melee attack and 30 extra melee defense. That's pretty good. 135. They're in units of 75 though. Upkeep costs low. And they've got the magic resistance that dwarves normally have. That's pretty good. And dwarf thing shield thrower. A bolt thrower repurposed to fire the dwarf thing shields captured in raids. Ow. It's anti-large armor piercing. Okay. Maybe it's just like a bolt thrower? I don't know how it's stacked different. It's a fun idea though. And we start off with Zhufbar.
Not likely.
We have this guy down here. I just doesn't have an image correctly. There might be a conflict on my side. Content Jacquet, Forge Binder. I believe. Yes, he's like a spellcaster for the Law of Metal. So yeah, we get the Law of Metal. He's got Searing Doom, Plague of Rust, Metal Shifting, Glittering Robe, Thrice Cursed Shots. What's that? Magic Missile. Good against armor, good from a high angle, good against large combatants, strong versus a single combatant. Okay. Potential energy. Plus 15 wins of magic power reserve, 10% speed, Steel Legions. Summons a unit of stormvermin, sword and shield. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, nice. It's like what's it called? The 13th spell, but it summons a unit of stormvermin. Final transmutation. Earthing, magical reserves, greater arcane conduit. Really? Greater arcane conduit. Wow. That's usually only reserved for like the best spellcasters. Damage walls, wound, that'll be useful. Okay. Let's see, Zhufbar. We're going to be building this freshly plundered forge. Gives us 200 income, plus 2 public order, plus 1 unit cap for rat snatchers, which is apparently a chariot unit. Anti-infantry, armor piercing, 3 in the squad. Though yeah, it's got the yeah, that's right. It's got the Razor Gore description for it. Razor Gore chariot description. Okay, they got frenzy too, and fear. Woodsman too. Plus 1 Skaven corruption. Plundered forge. We get gold vermin, which is dual sword wielding infantry. They got frenzy. Also, they got shiny. Shining gold armor dazzles and blinds nearby enemies. Lowers melee defense and attack by minus 15%. That's actually pretty good. It's not a flat amount, so it actually increases the debuff the more melee attack and defense the enemy have. And also frenzy. Yeah. Feeling no pain, they throw themselves into battle, paying little heed to what awaits them. I think that's description for Plague Center Bearers, is it? Or Plague Monks? I think that's for Plague Monks. Where is it? Over here. Yep. Okay. Forge Guard. The most fearsome warriors of Clan Ferrik, clad top to tail in freshly forged armor. 90 armor with a bronze shield, armor piercing. They've got hammers. Plague of Rust. Yeah, they've got a bound Plague of Rust spell on them. That's pretty nice. 262 upkeep. Shield throw battery. Oh, really? We can get a battery of those. That's got 6 in it as opposed to the 3 normal. Interesting. rat tank. Just like the Emperor's boundless anger at those who would threaten his lands, slushing mechanical beast steamrollers the opposition. Okay, that's just the steam tank description. But this is a Skaven one, which I think has a warp lightning cannon built into it. Line breakers, monstrous infantry, armored, armor-piercing frenzy. Are these red ogres with some armor and all that? Only the most brutal are granted the right to don an iron mask and lead the Forge Guard. Maybe? There's 3 in a squad, they're large. 230 weapon strength. Frenzy. They cause and courage. And we've got this up here, cluster mortars. A weapon forged in the fires of the Forge of Zhufbar that even rivals that of the weapons of Clan Scryer itself. Magical... 14 magical ammunition. 404 missile strength. Okay. It'll be like steel rain mortars. Are they? Sound fun. I think we've got some other things around here as well. Forge Guard Captains, which I'm guessing are a custom version of a Skaven chieftain for us. As well as Ferrik's infantry around here. Some of them don't have descriptions yet. That's just Clan Scryer, Clan Eshen. Clan Scryer stuff. Clan Scryer stuff here as well. What's the difference between this? Wait. Cannon shot mortar. Oh. There's something different up there. Poison wind. Okay. Does it shoot cannonballs? Gunpowder Gisales. Shield breaker. Yeah, okay, so there's a few other custom units here as well. Warp fire throwers, warp grinders, rattling guns, gunpowder. Okay. Grenadiers. Poison wind. I'm gonna have to see what these are like. Seems like some of them are a mixture between other units, but... okay. Clan Scryer things up here. Rat tank over there. Forge binder. Oh, here we go. Dwarf thing labor camp. Dwarf thing shield throwers. Rack. What's that? Ratsketeers. Forge binder. That's a spellcaster, which we have one of. Ratsketeers. Oh, like musketeers. 68. Oh, it's a unit of handgunners, I guess. Hello, welcome, welcome. I shot champion. They use gunpowder instead of magical stuff. I guess so. So that means... I mean, their shots aren't magical as it is, so... Are their stats different in some way? 36 missile strength. 36 missile strength. 275. 275. 22 to 26. 22 to 26. 16, 16, 42. 16, 16, 42. 50, 70. 50 and 70. They seem to be exactly the same. Maybe their attacks are different. Like, the effect of it is different or something. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, Skaven kind of use gunpowder anyway, but they use, like, warp powder. It would be like gunpowder mixed with warpstone, because Skaven have an unhealthy obsession. Also, I think the warp powder makes it more volatile. Anyway, what else have we got? Musketeers, Dwarf Thing Shield Thrower, Armored Rat Ogres. Would be nice. Organ Guns. Cool, cool. Iron Rats. Slow for a rat. While Skaven are generally one of the most nimble inhabitants of the old world, they can move surprisingly slow when encumbered by heavy armor. 125 armor. 38 speed. A Skaven take on a Dwarf Thing Ironbreakers. Okay, interesting. Oh, they have some ammunition. Do they throw explosive packs? I guess so. So they're just like Skaven Ironbreakers. That's kind of neat. 25 magic resistance. Plague monks, center bearers, plague monks. Yeah, that's fine. And things here are added by the Molder Menagerie mod. We got the, you know, giant rats, aberrations, which we've seen before. Mutant rat ogres, which are added by the DLC. Burrowing behemoths. Armored rat ogres over here as well. Chimerat. Hell pit. And also these, which are going to be fun. I'd like to get to these. Storm fiends with rat main cannons. And storm fiends warp fire projectors. They're a recent addition. More power, more dangerous than gunpowder in lore. This is a drug. Yeah, they really just use it for everything. It's like, oh, how can we improve this? Add warpstone to it if we haven't already. Or add more if we already have. Let's get that. And, let's see. Miners, rangers, some other things. You have Searing Doom, Plague of Rust. I'll add you into the army. I wonder what that is. Is it just missing a icon? Maybe it's because it's a starting one. I will attack them. No, they'll run off. Boo.
I order scurry move.
Lay an ambush. Is there another army over here?
I will not disgrace
Who is over there? Okay. We've also got Grey Seers, which have Skaven spells of rust, which is the lore of metal. It's quite neat. I think they also have some more armor. It says armored, but they have the same armor, 20. So, that'll be interesting. Lore of metal is quite good. As well as the normal lords. Research.
This is dark omen.
I guess I will go for devious plans. Lower the upkeep of slaves. We're probably going to be making use of them. Plundered forge. Oh, we can forge items. Here we go. Rat snatcher weapons. Wagons. +2 unit cap for rat snatchers. Faction wide. 1 turn cooldown. Oh, once we get wood, does that just mean that we can just get more chariots? Yeah, it looks like it's a... I can just sort of see the icon. It looks like it's a, the Chaos Chariot being pulled by a Rat Ogre. With a Skaven with like a thing catcher in it and a whip. Another one with a whip. Gold Vermin. Forge Guard. Okay. Does this allow us to recruit them early on? Without the buildings? Or does this allow us to, like, just increase the cap of them? Weapons. Okay. So we can build the dwarven weapons here. Oh, guard's armor. Ward save when fighting against greenskins and Skaven. Would be useful if there's inter-clan warfare. Or the greenskins get too numerous. Prospector Spyglass. That'll be good for our Jezzails and so on. Iron Beard's braces. Liquid fortification. We can get our Skaven tank. Horn of the Ancestors. We can summon an ancestral spirit. If we find himself fighting for the Skaven. Yeah, the dwarves can create some nice weapons, so this is pretty nice to have as an option. Even if some of it would be better designed against us. Oh, what's this? Schemes. Explosive bullets. Oh, this is like rights. Okay. So we can get explosive ammunition for 6 turns. 13 turn cooldown. I approve. On Rasketeers. That's neat. Steel Dwarf Ale. Rowdy for stormvermin. Liquid fortification for weapon teams and Rasketeers. 6 turn duration. Yeah, okay, you can give your, like, units a bit of a buff for a time. Tribute to Clan Pestilence. +5 diplomatic relations with Clan Pestilence. Frenzy to stormvermin, all armies. Bound ability Plague. Forgemaster Ironmask. Forgemaster Ironmask, all armies. Wait, is that... That's not... Is that Ironskull? Ironmask? It says all armies. Does that apply for our main lord, or I guess we'll have to see. But that's pretty neat, being able to cast the plague spell. Is that permanent? 13 turn cooldown. Doesn't say duration. Tribute to Moors. +5 diplomatic relations with Clan Moors. Guardian for stormvermin. Yeah, 6 turns. Maybe it's just missing that bit. Tribute to Clan Mulder. The hunger for stormvermin. Oh, they get regeneration when they're in melee. Too horrible to die for rat ogres and Forgemaster Ironskull. I guess that's supposed to be Ironskull. All armies. Really? Okay, so yeah, for rat ogres, when they get close to dying, they just get back up again. That's pretty neat. That's the ability for Help Hit Abominations. Smoke Bomb for Stormvermin for Clan Eshen. And Scryer, we get Rowdy for Stormvermin. Perfect Vigor and Leadership. Okay. Crush the Weak. Public Order +2. Crush the Weak for Stormvermin. -5 melee defense and attack for enemies around you. Blood Oath. Constant on self. Affects allies in range max 2. Restores 8 hit points per second. If in melee. That's neat. Slaving Raid. Barb Net for Stormvermin. Strength of the Penitent for Slaves. Hunter's Snare. Okay. And Zhufbar Doom Mortar. Enables army ability Zhufbar Doom Mortar, rank 2. Oh, is that like the off-screen artillery strikes? Like the Vampire Coast get. 13 turn cooldown, 4 turn duration. Neat. Okay. Requires some other resources for those. And we get the rights. Do we get anything different here? Dominating Scheme, 13 scheme, we get more Landstone, Pestilence Scheme, Scheme of Doom. No, that's all the same. Okay, that's fine. End turn. You'll forgive me, my throat's a little sore because I've been talking a lot in the RimWorld, which I did beforehand. There's a lot of explaining to do. Probably too much. Mootland declares war in Sylvania. Oh, and we've got greenskins coming up behind us. Okay. I'd like to get rid of these dwarves first. If I could own this entire region before we started doing other things.
Spread our own corruption.
Yes, get that, because that's generating food for us as well.
Send slaves.
We're gonna have to get some
Hornet One watches me.
more units in our army, I think. Where's the... Oh, it's over there. There's the border.
March.
Okay, move back. Rat Snatchers. I guess we'll get one. And we'll get some... Slingers.
This is my land.
No, Morglaw. Trolls. Non-aggression pact for the moment.
That was my idea.
And... You're not interested in anything. So, okay. End turn. I haven't gone over the abilities for Forgemaster Ironskull. Oh, hey, they're attacking. He's got a halberd at the moment. I think he can get like different weapons. In his skills, he's got the option to get like 2 blade weapons and or or two swords and a sword and shield, but I'm not sure how to make it take advantage of that. That should be fine.
Smell.
Okay, they don't have too much ranged. Belligan Dragon Slayer. Okay, we gamble because we've got some magic. Yay! Thank you, Ronald. Okay, what's the range of this? 340. That's pretty far. Is there a good hill we can stick you on? Over there.
Guide us, horned one.
We'll spread our clan rats out. Like there, there, and over there. And a stormvermin. Put you there. You can go there. You can go there. Dwarf slaves can go there. Oh, interesting. They're in lines rather than all spread out. It doesn't make too much of a difference.
For the vermintide.
Okay.
Great clans, Sissy.
Like that and that. And start battle. And let's pause. Let's have a look at our units. Dwarf slaves. Yep. They look like dwarf slaves. Some of them have been shaved. How grudge-worthy. Yeah. Basically no armor. There's also some, like, Skaven with whips there to, like, lead them on. That's neat. I like that. Our clan rats, I like the shields. Those look good. Nice and bright. They've got heavy armor too. Yeah, they've got, like, extra armor on them. 40 armor. They're a bit slower? Oh, that's because of strength in numbers. Our other clan rats, they nearly look like stormvermin. With that heavier armor. We've got the spellcaster here. Got a neat staff and some things on his back and a axe. Also, apologize. I'll just be a moment. I'll pause the recording. Okay, we're back. Pardon for that. Now, where were we? Oh yes, we were looking at our wizard here. Steering Doom, Plague of Rust, that would be nice. Our stormvermin, I like those. Look at the axes they've got. Chaos axes. Ugh. It'll be interesting, because I suppose they'll be using the halberd animations for their axes. Actually, being great weapons, they're going to have armor piercing, aren't they? Yes, they do. 27 armor piercing. They'll be useful against dwarves. They still call some halberd up there. I suppose because they're still technically holding halberds by the game standards. I mean, this is just... You can change what this says. Our lord, Forgemaster Ironskull. Ooh, interesting. What's going on with his head? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's got like a iron helmet or something over the top of his face. He's got a halberd. So yeah, as I said, I think he could change his weapons over, but I'm not too sure how he'd go about doing that. He's got this augment fortify resolve, plus 45% melee defense, plus 55% armor piercing weapon damage. Quite nice. And our shield thrower, which is a, what's it called? Bolt thrower, which would throw shields. Okay. So dwarves, let's give them the business. I like the color of these guys. The teal.
Warlord!
Oh, why are you facing the other way?
Hungry for the battle.
Face that way.
Kill that dwarf.
There we go.
Who was rear?
There goes the shields. Yeah, it's actually throwing shields. I like that. It's quite inventive. And the shields even stick in the ground. They even slice that guy in half. Jeez. They're really sharp. Try and block that with your shield. How much ammunition did I have? Like 22. Okay. Yeah, attack those dwarf warriors. Okay. You can spread out there. You can spread out there. Stormvermin and you can go onto the flank, because I think you're going to be the ones which I'm going to use to pierce through the dwarves' armor. Hey, look! Dwarves? We've got some dwarves of our own. Go and attack them. Yeah! They've gone mad! What is this? Dwarves fighting dwarves? Fighting for the Skaven? Go there. Summon some clanrats there. Oh, these are just normal clanrats. Okay. Actually, attack there. And use Searing Doom. Okay. As I said earlier, things should be a bit clearer because I believe I'm streaming at 1080p. So, also the recording will be higher as well. Ow! Get away from my spellcaster. And you. Ooh, you're actually dealing pretty good damage against my stormvermin. Oh, you're getting shot. Yeah, okay. Charge into them. Good blow your armor. Yeah, do so. Charge them. He's a big Skaven, that guy. Okay, go up there. Are they broken? They are. Run after them. You can keep chasing them down. Past that there. Go charge them. Oop, they're coming back. Get them. Stormvermin, go over here. A little bit of armor seems to be helping our clan rats a bit. Kind of interesting that the stormvermin don't have great weapons, even on the tabletop. I guess that's because the stormvermin, they would prefer halberds because it keeps the enemy at a longer distance. Dwarf slaves didn't flee. That's pretty good. They could take swords and shields, but I guess the shield gives them an extra sense of protection.
Our clans will shun us.
There we go. Okay, they attacked me, so I would like to chase them down, yeah. Okay, so, no, not that. Get them. Go get them. Chase down as many of them as you can. How many kills did you get? 129. That's pretty good. 8, 7, 5, 4. 25 dwarf warriors there. Can we catch them? 28, 34. We're faster than them, but anyway. Close victory. 40 kills for Ironskull. 112 for our stormvermin. 31 for our spellcaster. Searing Doom's a good spell. Not necessarily that useful against dwarves with their innate magic resistance, but it's nice having the spell regardless. I think it's got good armor piercing on it. I think maybe better than... Would it be better than Warp Lightning? What would he do
Hungry
with it?
clanrats. Let them feast. Kill slaughter. Send a message.
Sell off for a bit more money? Or get more food?
They fetch many
Get more food.
tokens.
Ah, there we go. We got our mounts. Okay, so that's how it works. I'll show off Ironskull's skills. Axe and shield and dual swords. So,
Stink of command.
here's Forgemaster Ironskull's skill tree. He has the Iron Mask item here, level 16. What's this do? Plus 3 public order, plus 10 armor, 20% ward save. Iron Mask augment for 13 seconds, targets on self and affects allies in range. Entities cannot die when ability is active. Moderate stationary area of effect and unbreakable. Okay, so for 13 seconds, your dudes can't die. And they're unbreakable. That's pretty nice. It's not that long. I suppose if you used it just before something really powerful hit you, it'd be good then. Like, say, a Doom Rocket or something. Maybe it would counteract the effects of that. If you're nearby. Our 50-meter range. That's pretty good. But yeah, he's got this. He starts off with these unlocked shield and dual swords. So they're mounts which you can swap over to. Dual swords and axe and shield. I suppose if you have no mount, he defaults to the halberd. It looks like it. Got dual swords at the moment, which makes him bonus versus infantry. Axe and shield gives him a silver shield. Pretty good. And also charge defense, it looks like. Interesting way to do it. I like the idea of being able to change what your lord is good at like that. Sneaky, tricksy, warpstone weapons. I wonder if that applies to all the mounts. I guess so, because it would apply to the character, not the weapon. Let's see. Tyrant of Zhufbar. He causes fear. +8 and leadership for the Lord's army. Raiding party. Vanguard deployment for stormvermin units in Lord's army. +35% income from raiding. +12 charge bonus for stormvermin units. I guess I'm going to be moving towards making an army with a lot of stormvermin in it. It's thematically appropriate for this faction, so I guess it's not that big of a deal for me. tunnels deep. Plus 20% chance of interception using enemy armies using the underway beast paths or world routes. Plus 10 melee attack when fighting against dwarves. Forgemaster of Clan Ferrik. Plus 7% tax rate faction wide. And plus minus 45% recruitment cost for the Lord's army. Ooh, that's nice. Slaver. Capacity plus 3 for Dwarf Slaves, faction wide. Oh, okay, so we can't, like, fill out our army with Dwarf Slaves. But that's a nice way to hold it, because they are better than normal slaves. So you make them more limited in number. And plus 10 melee attack when fighting against dwarves. Would that stack? This just says plus 10 melee attack when fighting against dwarves. Does that only apply for him? And then this applies for the army? The Immortal Leader. The warlord of Clan Ferrik is an enigmatic figure, for they say that he is immortal, but that's a lie for certain, or not. 10% armor save, immune to psychology, Lord's army. Ooh, and unbreakable. Immune to psychology is not something you see on Skaven. Often. Or at least not without frenzy. Yellow tree looks the same. Red tree looks the same. And blue tree looks the same. Okay. So nice abilities. Vanguard deploying stormvermin. We'll get Searing Doom on you. And for you, we'll get... You seem to be mostly a dueling focused lord. Or combat focused lord. I would like that for the stormvermin. And whip smart for them as well would be nicer. Would be nice later on too. I think we'll get like his yellow tree for the moment though. Okay, you're still recruiting the chariot. We'll get these. And we'll get iron mines there for more income. Actually, what's our growth? Our growth in 6 turns, we're going to get 1 point. Yeah, I think we should get rid of this actually for the moment. And we'll replace it with a growth building.
Hooded one watches me.
We had both of these unlocked, but we only require rattling warrants for that? I mean, we'll get that soon. But go to eyes everywhere. Actually, no, hit and run. 10% speed, please. There we go. I wonder if there's any items I could get from my spellcaster which would be useful to him. Probably not, because the dwarves don't have spellcasters. Wargrove of Woe, declare war on Sylvania. Greenskins are attacking Cragmare? I would prefer to have that settlement for myself. I will go to war with you to take it if you take it from me. Get rattling warrens. And go and attack them. They flee. They flee out of range. Go and attack Cragmare. There we go. We have our chariot, so I would like to see that. Let's go and attack again. Have they all taken damage? Ooh, it's this map. Okay. Have we got 2 Forgemasters here? Okay, come on, Ronald. Yay!
Skaven slaves.
Slaves, dwarf slaves. Slingers.
Clanrats.
You guys.
Ready.
Stormvermin. We did we replenish the losses that quickly? Well, they didn't take that many casualties. Our chariots and the
Lord of Skaven Blight!
Artillery. Okay. Let's have a look at these chariots. Yeah, okay. That's the Razorgore chariot. It's got a rat ogre attached to it. And 2 Skaven in it. Works pretty well. I mean, it's very ramshackle looking, which is appropriate.
Warlord!
Okay. Move up here. You can move there. Chariots move there. Artillery move there. We're gonna have to defeat them because there's no capture point in this map. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Now, Ironskull or Iron Mask. Yeah. Now he's got two blades. That's pretty cool. Hello, welcome. Funny map. It's a pretty neat map. I've played on it a few times. It's added by the GCCM mod. It's a map specifically for Cragmere, so adds some variety, even if the AI has some difficulty running around, but I don't mind. The variety of environs to fight in is welcome. Also welcome. I think when you upgrade to walls, you get walls along here, and some others over here. It is a bit narrow in some parts, but there's a lot of overhanging areas you can attack the enemy from above. Okay, move up there, move up there. Our rat snatchers. You can move up.
Hurry!
Yeah, you can move there.
Warlord!
You can move there.
This way!
Spellcaster there.
Council's command! Shriek!
Charge into them. I guess they're just like Gorbeast chariots.
Yes! Faster! Scurry!
Push through them again.
Attack! Charge!
Go.
Come then, Earth! Let me split you!
100 armor. Okay.
Quick, hasten! Hurry! Now! Move!
And they're anti-infantry.
Kill!
Can you push out?
Guide us, hold one!
Come on. Get out of there. Okay. There we go. Past that there. Let's get Ironskull in. Stormvermin can move over to the flank. His armor looks a little bit better than it did on the previous map. I wonder whether the, what's it called? Oh, the lighting layer on the model was perhaps a bit wrong on the Hellbird one. Because I think it would swap the model out based on what weapons he has, since it's a different mount. And the previous one looked a little odd, but the Iron Mask there looks much better. It's actually sort of like a metallic colored head. Yeah. So, it's pretty neat looking. You can see his ears are normal. I suppose they're popping out of the mask. There we go. Why do we have dwarves? These dwarves are slaves. So, we're using them against the dwarves. thoroughly grudge-worthy, but we're Skaven, we don't care about that. Some of them have been shaved. It's terrible. Actually, it's quite funny since we're playing as Skaven. They're pretty good too. They've got good melee defense and melee attack, but we can't recruit a lot of them. We'll still primarily have Skaven slaves, but the Dwarf Slaves just add a bit of variety there, it seems. I've just started playing as this faction, so I'm learning as I go. For how the faction plays. Okay. Clan Ferrik in particular, not Skaven. I've played quite a bit of Warhammer then. Warhammer Total War. Okay, get them out of here. Here we go. Easy. Why do they have the little healing bar there? Have they been taking healing? No. They don't have an ability which regenerates their health. You've got a physical resistance. 30%? Wow. Is that what it means by armored? You've got 40 armor, but you've got 30% physical resistance. What's your missile resistance? 50. Okay. Encourage. Yeah, sure. Oh, what's this? Bloodlust. Oh, you've got a different ability. Okay. 2 times you can use this. 24-second duration on self, plus 30% armor, plus 100% charge bonus, plus 35 bonus versus infantry, plus 30% charge speed, minus 10 melee defense. Okay, that's cool. Use it before he goes into combat. Pretty neat. Only got 1 kill though. Armor piercing 260 with dual swords. 75 bonus versus infantry. 135 base weapon damage. 35 on top of the 75. 110. Ooh, okay. There goes our shield thrower. Decisive victory. 92 losses, but mostly to our slaves, so that's fine. We'll have to move on from here to the next settlement along. What's it called? The one where you get the Bugman's Brewery building. I want to own this entire region before I start moving outwards. I'll probably try and get a non-aggression pact at least with Sylvania. Possibly accept because they'll have bigger issues with the Empire. And I'd like to move further into the mountains because there's like Grom Peak and all that which have iron, gold mines in them, which would be useful. Yeah, just loot and occupy. Big thing sacrifice. Axe and shield. Dual swords. Are you going to gain them every time?
Guide us, Horned One.
Let's get Ruin and Decay on you. And on you... I'm gonna get Thrice Cursed Shots. I'd like to see what that's like.
My command.
Ooh, we could get some gold vermin. Yes, please. We got Frenzy, and I've got shiny armor, so they lower people's stats, as we saw earlier. And get some slaves. Rubbish pit. No. Demolish that. And get the plundered forge, iron smelter. Warp turbines cost thousands of Skaven slave lives while in operation. A small price to pay for the development of the infamous Doom Wheel. Oh, I think that's... Yeah, okay, it's using the description for that. Well, it generates more public order, food, and income. Increases the cap for the other units too. Sure. Enter. So we'll move on to, yeah, Karag Dromar. Ooh, we're intercepting them. They're trying to sneak away. Oh, that's going to be easy. Just the two.
Fight!
Manuals. Play. Get out of here, dwarves. These mountains are ours. For people just joining, I am playing with multiple mods. At the moment, we're showing off the Clan Ferrik mod. But I play with quite a few mods. Too numerous to note, to really cover. Major ones are like OV and Lost factions, expanded rosters for some of the factions, ones which add extra lords and so on. None which majorly changed the base balance of the game. No, like, huge overhauls. Just ones which add extra factions. Primarily. Get you, and you. There we go. That's enough magic. I don't really need you to hold ground. You don't have a lot of artillery, but... March up there, march up there. You can march up there, and you can go over there. I have to crest that ridge before we can see the dwarves. We have artillery. They don't. Ooh, they're coming at us. Okay. Slaves actually go over there. Look at them all scurrying about. Move back a bit. Yeah. Help those dwarf warriors with sling stones. Chances of you killing any? Pretty low, but that's not the point. Okay, and charge them. Move around the flank. Lower their armor. You can go there. Charge them. They really brace that quickly. Get out of there. Go around. You're getting attacked. Use your ability. Where is he in this mess? Oh, that's my spellcaster. It's Forgemaster? Oh, there he is. What are you doing over there? Didn't I tell you to attack him? Come on, push your way through.
Move, Ron! This has moved!
There you go. Oh, you can't see it. The runesmith has got a too shiny hammer. Wait, did you punt him away? I think he punted him away. I don't think that should be happening. He's a lord. Can you like hit my lord? I want to see whether he's getting thrown around.
Bloody whiskers!
Oh, it's going to flee now. Okay. Go charge them. He's broken, so maybe he'll rally again? I'll try and get him to attack my lord. Okay, looks like he's rallying. No, he'll probably flee because... Oh, no, there he goes.
Ready, yes. Kill the things.
Okay, we're going to take a hit from him. No! Doesn't look like he's punting him around. I wonder what happened then. Okay, very good. Get back. 31 kills for our chariot. Did pretty good. Our stormvermin with the extra armor. If we can get that undying ability from the Iron Mask item, they're going to be such a massive pain for the enemy to get rid of. Going to be like Black Orcs, though it's not permanent like the Immortals ability, which is what I'm thinking of.
Yes, more slaves for me.
Yeah, get more food. There we go. Oh, I also have some other mods active. You might have just seen flashed up there. I have Chaos Dwarves active, so they're down in the south. Do I have anything else? I think it might be just that. So, I mean to have a look at them again at some point.
Hornet One watches me.
Oh, we didn't use Thrice Cursed Shot. Oh well. Glittering Robe, because the idea of giving plus 60 armor to all my Skaven is a pretty nice one. Got our gold vermin now. Cragmare, what's this? Clan Ferrik HQ. Okay. This might be where we're supposed to start. Since I have Ovi and Lost Factions, sometimes it pushes factions around a bit. Or, because I have other mods active, sometimes, not necessarily just Ovi and Lost Factions. But we saw this when I was playing as Clan Ferrik, the Skaven clan focused on gas attacks. We started down in... Oh, where? It was like around here? Yeah, Agro Migdal, which is taken by the Ugma tribe. So when we started here, normally you're supposed to start off as a settlement. But we didn't because Clan Ugma took it from us. I don't know whether we're supposed to start with Cragmare and take Zhufbar, but something might be messing around with things there. It's not that big of a deal, but just something to be aware of.
Send slaves.
Other people's starts might be different if you're playing with different mods than I am. Okay, enter. Von Carstein declare war on the Bloody Spears. Gonna have to turn around and get rid of the Ugma tribe, which is right next to us. The chaos corruption they're going to be spreading will be annoying. Do you have walls? No, you do not. Okay. Move up to there.
I will not disgrace my
Hey, you've got free company,
ancestors.
militia.
Begone. No.
Why do you have
I will
those?
not shame my clan.
Huh, interesting. Okay. Enter. We'll probably be able to just attack them and get rid of them. Now we're going for time. Okay. Upgrade Cragmere.
Stink of command.
And you can go... mountain passes. So slow.
Scary.
Go in ambush.
Don't think so. Do you take
Okay.
me for a wizard?
It's fine. And... Can I get any of these? No, none of them will be that useful. Actually, it's kind of interesting because since these are mounts, that means that I can get another weapon and have the bonus of the weapon on top of the different loadout, which is rather nice. You have dual swords, you can have the bloodlust ability, and you can have something which applies on top of that. So you could get like Ranger's Hammer for plus 10% weapon strength. Miner's Pickaxe or something. Expert Charge Defense. You could have Expert Charge Defense with 2 hand weapons. Or Sundering Attacks with all of them. You managed to get gems. Dragon Slayer's Axe. Discouraged Starbreaker. I'm just making myself jealous of all the things which I don't have. You give you Vanguard deployment with Miner's Lantern. Speed, physical resistance, prospectors, Old Guard's Keg. I can't really get any of these later things. Wait. Why is Miner's Lantern part of the armor and talismans? It is actually a talisman, even here. Why is it included over there? Slayer's Ring, extra bit of ward save, that'd be nice. How I get that? Slayer's Ring. There we go. A bit of a ward save for you.
One watches me.
Enter.
Now, here, listen. This nest lair is ours. Who contends this?
Hey, Manfred. Really? You're going to declare war on me? Okay, are you sure? I guess Dryker's not being too much of an... I guess it's because I don't have any armies near my settlements. They feel like they can just take them. The Sturland declare war on von Carstein's.
I smell things. You stink of fear. Good. Make easy trade.
Here's another lord which has been added recently. Witchwithil the Wild. He's a, blade singer, is it? Blade dancer? The wood elves which have the two hand weapons or the sort of blade staff. Kurnos has sounded his horn, and we are happy to heed its call. He's a part of this faction here, Mask of Loic, and he declares war on me too. That's not as surprising. Guess they would hate us a fair bit. Great. Get attacked by wood elves.
Where next now?
Maybe I should move back. I would really like to own this entire region.
I shall enslave
13 in there. 8 in there. 21 plus a garrison.
I will not shame my clan.
I do have just slaves.
Great leader.
Predominantly. Wood elves with bad haircuts. He really has got a very impressive haircut. I think it's supposed to be a massive mohawk. I believe he's based off of really old, like, Warhammer artwork. Back when they were all like, you know, hair metal and massive dudes. Also welcome. Let's see. Ooh, we've got that now. I could get a shield thrower battery and forge guard. So we'll move you back to here. And we'll get forge guard and a shield thrower battery I'll get rid of and we'll replace with the shield. Well, no, the Skaven slave slingers will remove and we'll replace it with a shield thrower battery. It's like being invaded by Kiss almost.
Overground Skaven, are we?
Is there any factions which have like makeup like Kiss? None really come to mind. The faction which have long tongues count. Okay, Forge Guard are going to come in another turn. 7 turns until another recruitment. Okay, just wait. Maybe I'll get some other items. Let's see. Should look down there. Miner's helm, some armor and leadership, armor piercing weapon damage. No, that's a trinket. Player's bracelet, speed and charge bonus. Do I get something to give him a bit more utility or something to improve even more on his strength at the moment? I feel Ranger's Hammer would be good because that would apply regardless of what weapon he has. Whereas something like Slayer's Axe, I'd want to have the Halberd to make most use of the bonus versus large. Though the speed and charge would help with the dual weapons. What's his weapon strength? 415. So that would be like 40 on top of that. 35 bonus versus infantry. It's 5. I'll get the Ranger's Hammer. And armor. Wait, did I get something?
I am warlord.
No, I didn't get any of the armor. Ranger's Hammer. There you go. And for armor, we'll get... I don't want veteran's armor. Speed reduction. We'll get Slayer's braces. I think at one point there was a mod which gave you like set bonuses for some of these. Like if you had all the Slayer's items, you would get like other bonuses on top of them, which was quite a nice idea. Enchanted items. Can you take an enchanted item? Yes, you can. Yeah, Slayer's belt. 6% physical resistance. We'll make you really, really tough. Well, we'll work on making you really tough. There we go. Before I spend all of my money on creating items, we'll enter. see them assaulting my garrison over there. They failed. The breeder, grey herds, now over there. And Scry Saboteur.
Hornet One watches me.
Let's create the alarmed tunnel.
Warlord, me.
And I'll get... I wish Plague of Rust was area of effect. Like the reverse of Glittering Robe. Probably be a bit too good. I don't really want to get Overcast Searing Doom at the moment. I don't feel that would be too good against the Dwarves. Metal Shifting, I suppose. Increase our armor piercing a little bit.
Who? You?
Okay. Move to there. Raid.
Raid plan.
And get another Lord. Maybe. Let's get Staden Hemlock. It's a very Skaven name. And we'll recruit some slaves in your army. So let's see. You are the Skaven Grey Seer of the Lore of Rust, was it? They have the Lore of Metal. Searing Doom, Plague of Rust. Looks like the same spells as our littler spellcaster. Yeah, okay. You also have a Screaming Bell, perhaps? Okay. It's neat. 45 armor. You actually do have a bit more armor. So it gets added only when we recruit you. Okay, because I think it showed 20 armor before.
Scream.
I can't see. With the... Oh, I can only recruit one lord in a province each turn. Huh. Have I seen that before? Oh, that was the thing. Okay, I've recently recruited that lord so that we can dissuade the vampires from attacking me. Okay, so dwarves are attacking me. They've got a fair bit of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and these free company militias. Guess we'll spend some more food to get some more casts of menace from below. We have got quite a bit of artillery. 9 of these now. And our gold vermin, a forge guard, which have Plague of Rust as a bound spell. Though, our army is also a lot of slaves. Do I want to spend that much food? I have to tie up their ranged units, otherwise they're going to tear me to pieces. Okay. I think the food spent at the moment will make things easier for the battle, even if we don't use all of it. Though our artillery should thin them a bit. Gamble. Come on, Ronald. Yay! Thank you. Ronald's been very, cooperative. Okay, and... slingers over there.
Skaven slaves.
Slaves, like that. Clanrats, just
Clanrats. For the vermin
spread out like that.
Stormvermin.
You can line up there. Our chariot can go over here.
Mighty warlord.
You can go there. And you can go there. There we go.
Warlord.
Oh. And dwarf slaves can just go in the middle there.
Bloody whistlers.
Can't forget them. Start battle. Let's have a look at our newer units. Let's see. These are our storm vermin. Here's our golden guard. What do they call gold vermin? Yes, that's very gold. Must be extremely heavy. Maybe it's just gold plated. It's very shiny. It looks cool. And over the top and silly, but hey. Rather like it. Somehow the Skaven managed to make it start tarnishing. Or it's just, you know, they have mixed the gold with copper or something. No, it's fine. I'm just making bad jokes. Okay, so they're pretty cool. They've got the shiny, so they'll be good to get stuck into melee so that they lower the skills of the people they're attacking. There's our war boss. He really looks very mean. He's got the plague monk's head, which suits him quite a bit. Makes him look a lot bulkier. And we've got these guys, which are the Forge Guard? Yeah, Forge Guard. The most fearsome warriors of Clan Ferrik, clad top to tail in freshly forged armour. 90 armour, shields, armour piercing because they got hammers. Yeah, they got dwarf hammers. I like their shields. Yeah, they've got like gold armor as well. Actually, I like this. They've got a variety of different colors in there. Some of them have gold, some of them have got like coppery armor, and some of them have got silver armor or bronze. That's nice. Add some variety to the unit. Also helps differentiate them from these guys who have just primarily golden armor. Well, got the Clan Ferrik symbol on their shields. Anything else? Our battery, which it's a larger unit of shield throwers, so that will be useful against the dwarves. Are they within range? Yeah. Oh, they fire them sideways? There we go. Slice. I wonder whether they're more effective than bolt throwers, or are they just like bolt throwers? Really sharp shields. I should probably spread my guys out a bit more. So that they can catch the enemy lines a bit better. You're shooting the dwarves. I suppose they want to put the dwarves out of their misery.
Hungry for battle.
It's an act of mercy.
Warlord.
Charge up. And you can go over there. And my slingers can move here. Charge there. Forge guard there. Go there. Go there. Yeah, buff the armor on my slaves. 60 armor. Actually, charge there. Miscast there. Ow. Slingers move up there and attack them. Chariot, charge through. Get rid of their ranged. They got a pretty good charge on them. Artillery, I'm going to tell you to stop firing. I think we're going to have to conserve some of the ammunition for the rest of them coming in. Pass that there. And don't bother lowering their armor. We'll save that if there's a unit holding out. Come on, chariots. one. Now they make them explode on the charge. Okay. Charge up there. Oh, they got some, yeah, the Free Company militia. No, not you. Attack him. Where's my chariots? Chariots take up a lot of management. You got to keep them moving. I mean, they're reasonably good in melee, but most of their damage chariots usually deal is on the charge. So, come on, push through there. Ooh, yeah, you've got. There it is. Show me what that's like. Gow! Hey! That's quite the volley of missiles you fired out. I wanted to cast that on the dwarf warriors there, but oh well. Charge up here. Attack there. Attack there. Get back here. Cast that there. Move around the flank.
Over here. Sneak, run!
You can see they're all getting the penalty from the shiny armor. They're getting blinded by its brilliance. Charge them. Use that on them. The battle's not won yet. Losing focus. Okay. Charge them. Charge them.
Quick!
Well, they archers. Oh, don't move out of the way. Boo. They make things hard for me.
Skaven slaves.
Okay. Charge them.
Slice.
Slice. There's my chariot. There it is. Get them.
Back underground.
Oh, come on. You better not be fleeing. What is this? Really? Seriously?
Yes.
Oh. You're disappointing me.
Slay no first.
That's my stormvermin. There they are.
Faster, scurry! Scarlet!
Oh, my chariot! Oh.
Brave monks! Our tale is yours! Skrenrika Volkrek! It's then leap! Warlord! For the Valentine! Attack! Attack!
Plague of Frost. Just get back here. Cowards. They shattering.
They obey! Retreat, retreat!
Woo! Maybe had a few casualties?
Do not share your life now for the Vermintide! Stop! Clanrats!
So my casts.
Back underground! What? Scampering! Agreed, yes!
Drop off. We've run out of magic.
Lord of Stealth. Back underground!
Where's my chariot?
Kill!
Oh, there's still got a lord over there.
Skaven slaves! Oh, magic, yes! Magic! Blade monks! Rickrack! Shriek!
Oh. Victory. That was, I think, far closer than it had any right to be. How did we hold on?
Power of shadow! Shut up,
Yeah, they still had ammunition left.
Clanrats! It shall be done. Counselors, come on. Rocket chargers! Skaven discus!
Okay, so what did we learn?
Yeah, we obey!
I need more flanking units. Wolf rats would be very nice. Also, our units are good, but yeah, they did take a pounding from their ranged units. I guess they were singling them out. There's 45 in the squad there off the shield throwers. Go get them. Okay, but we're... Yeah. It's a victory, but we're gonna have to go back and recover our losses. Still a lot of kills. Ironskull got 172. 74 for our spellcaster. Over 100 for both of our shield throwers. 94 for our chariot. 102 for the gold vermin. 37 for the forge guard. Yeah, I guess they didn't really get into combat. 116 for our storm vermin. I think it's just because they got shot up. AI is like, oh, they're really good. And all ranged units attack them. And we just need more clan rats, less slaves.
Kill, eat them! More slaves? More power!
Get the money. Hope you're not going to jump over the mountains, Wood Elves. No? Fight dirty!
I shall enslave the world!
Yeah. I'm going to jump over here. And on you, thick-skinned, 15 extra armor. I think I'm going to get... I think Indomitable.
The council's voice.
Okay, and enter. And we'll probably call it there for the campaign for tonight. Well, yeah. Because other things went on for a while, so... Go a bit shorter for this. I'm sorry, but I need sleep. So, troll lord walking through my territory. You're not going to be a problem, are you? Oh, nope, there he goes. Okay, critical failure. We get builder. Nice.
This is dark. Horned one watches me.
Would like to get you in Cragmare.
Now we dig.
There we go.
Let the bell scream.
Guess I'll recruit more Skaven slaves on you. And we'll end turn again, just so that I can start off with being able to like recruit unit that on Iron Goal. Okay, so far it's a pretty interesting faction. I like the idea of more heavily armored clan rats and stormvermin, and the other units we get, gold vermin, forge guard. They have interesting abilities. I look forward to... Ooh.
I refuse.
Oh, that's the provincial patrol. Okay. I look forward to seeing the other things which we can get later on.
Gracie.
The rat tank. What? A level 3 settlement? We can get a rat tank? Line breakers? I think that's another chariot. Rat snatchers. 100, 60, 60. 70, 60, 60. 50, 55. 24, 28. 230 armor piercing. 48 armor piercing anti-infantry. 74 charge. 50 charge. Okay. So the line breakers are a little less armor, but they are much better in melee. And they have more weapon strength. They also have frenzy and fear. They also have encourage. And missile defense. 15% missile defense. Rat snatchers. They have frenzy and fear as well. Much less weapon strength. Melee attack and defense. But a bit more charge bonus and more armor. Okay, interesting. Also cluster mortars. I wonder whether this is supposed to be up one. It's kind of odd having a building down here. But you can't have settlement with like a 0. That's like if it hasn't been built yet from a ruin. Getting this would be good. Unlike some of these wolf rats for their armor piercing and fast attacks. That would be useful against the dwarves. Especially their archers. Anyway, we'll save it there. And we'll continue with Clan Ferrik next time. Turn 13. That's a good number to end off on. So once we get Carrick Dromar, I would like to go this way. Grom Peak, Mount Gumbad for the gold mine, Nashrak's Lair, maybe up to Carrick Cadrin. Depends what the dwarves do and the wood elves do. If I have another army to defend against them, maybe we could go this way. There's another Skaven clan over here, I think, infests a spike. And there's another one, I think, over here. In Seepgore. Which we can maybe team up with. When we go to war with Karak, I hope it's not going to be too soon, because fighting against Thorgrim Grudgebearer would be a pain. Though, if we could take Karak, that would be very useful. Anyway, I did save it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's make double sure. Yep, good. Okay. End it there. And we'll continue with this next time. Oh, and I'm getting flashes, apparently. Having connection problems? That's not good. Well, I'll thank you very much for joining, and I hope you'll join me again next time.